Fight fans, the homie, main man, made man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, going down every Wednesday, every Saturday here on Main Man, Made Man's Boxing, man. Yeah, man, just want to get on here for a quick little discussion. Nothing too heavy today, man. Boxing news kind of slow. Basically, the weekend events is still kind of playing out overall boxing news. So, well, let's just talk about more things that transpire from the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Now, the golden question is simple. You know, my deal is, well, I've just got finished listening to Deontay Wilder in a recent interview. And Deontay Wilder is straight up clowning right now, bro. He is laughing Andy Ruiz out, and basically he is criticizing AJ's performance. He's out here saying that, the way AJ fought, boxing and moving around the ring, and, Deontay is saying basically my mentality is different, man. I don't fight like that. When I go in there and fight, I'm going in there for blood. I'm going in there, I'm rough, I'm raw. And maybe that's why a lot of people don't like me very much. This is according to Deontay Wilder. And the reason that people don't like me very much, because I'm rough, I'm raw, I'm going in there to hurt you, I'm not going in there to play with you, I'm not going in there to do none of that. I'm just going in there to try to knock your head off, you know what I mean? And he feels as though that's a way different mentality than, say, what Anthony Joshua has. Anthony Joshua, what he do is, he's like in the Andy Ruiz fight. Like, if this is the best route to a win, if this is the best thing strategic-wise, then this is what I'm going to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? If the sweet science is to hit and not be hit. So there's nothing wrong with that. But that is way different than what Deontay Wilder is. Deontay Wilder is that I want to knock you out, hurt you. What did he say? And I don't take this lightly, but what did he say? I want to catch your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that dude. You know what I mean? That's that ferociousness in him. And I'm telling you, man, the question that I got at the end of the day, AJ beating Andy Ruiz is big. It's a great redemption story. We've already talked about that, right? But what now? Everybody is in agreement, given that Andy Ruiz gave up and didn't do jack shit in the training camp. Everybody is in agreement, well, we ain't trying to see no trilogy right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to see no trilogy. Media One Software in the building. What up, fam? Peace to the God. Peace to you too, famo. And we ain't trying to see the trilogy right now, right? So, what's next? Is AJ going to go back to the same positions that we were in prior to this fight? Or is he and Eddie Hearn going to do right by the fans, right by the boxing public, and give us the fight that we want to see? And that is AJ versus Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury wins. Are they going to do that? Are they going to do that? Or, because I told y'all earlier, AJ is the big feast. Without AJ, the exposure in the UK is not the same. So are they afraid to risk him losing? And that way, nobody else can get no exposure. You got to understand, what went down with Andy wasn't in the cards. He was supposed to originally come over here and dominate in America, fight fans. Oh, man, Joseph Brown in the super chat. AJ himself said he didn't respect that these are AJ's words. But you do the same thing against Ruiz, AJ, all day. I remember those words too, fam. He was highly critical of Tyson Fury with the way he beat Vladimir Klitschko, but then turn around and become a poor man's Tyson Fury and do the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's that double talking that they be doing out there camp. It's cool for him, but it ain't cool for him. That's just like, when AJ tried to walk around and play tough all of a sudden. You know what I mean? I guess it was working for Wilder, so he felt like, I'm going to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Bootleg version of it. It didn't seem authentic, him trying to be like Wilder, and it didn't seem authentic with him trying to be like Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? But dog, like, if that was Deontay Wilder, y'all already know AJ would be all over social media today. What kind of performance was that? What did he do? He ran the whole entire fight. He's supposed to be the baddest man on the planet. You know what I'm saying? We'd have heard a lot of garbage like that. You dig? Media One, AJ will not fight Wilder because Wilder is superior and stronger and will knock his head off. The one thing, though, Andy Ruiz got caught in trying to chase that man around the ring, the times that Andy Ruiz kind of had his close encounters with AJ in that fight, you got to admit, man, those punches, man, they was having some sort of effect on AJ. Imagine if that was Deontay Wilder. Bro, I'm looking at him like, man, dog, if you can't take the punches of Andy Ruiz, bro, you want to get in there with a long, wiry Wilder. Man, that right hand gonna go from one corner to the next and land right there and knock his ass smack out, bro, if you can't handle Andy Ruiz's punches. But at the end of the day, fight fans, do not take anything less than a AJ versus Tyson Fury or AJ versus Deontay Wilder. Now, us as Americans, I believe most of us over here on code. We on code about it. We already know this is what we want to see, and we ain't taking no shorts. UK, we need y'all on the same goddamn page. We need y'all on the same goddamn page. Y'all should be banging the tables for nothing short of Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Can't see AJ versus Wilder, says Muhammad Ali. Can't see AJ versus Wilder, to be honest. From a commercial perspective, too many politics, unfortunately. More chance to see Fury versus AJ. But my deal is, even with the politics, this is the crazy thing about the politics of the whole situation. AJ is not locked in with DAZN. So technically, there isn't like a legal obligation that he has to fight on DAZN. If his only obligation is to Sky Sports and Matchroom, he has no obligation to DAZN. He's just, you know, he just does it. So it's not really as hard as you think it may be. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, it'll look bad on Eddie Hearn if Eddie Hearn was to take that fight to America and not give it to DAZN. But he did the same shit with Showtime. He had AJ over there for 6 damn fights and didn't give them the Wilder fight. So why can't he do the same thing? Man, they can make this fight, bro, at the end of the day. They can make this fight. The fact of the matter is, they don't want to ruin the big feast right now. AJ taking that loss means there's no Daniel Dubois. AJ taking another loss means that there's no light going to be shown on the Joshuras and the Dillian and the Pillian Whites of the world. You dig what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. And you know, I think I've mentioned this before. Dillian White, you know, we know he's back on the scene, right? And of course, he's running his mouth about Wilder for relevancy, as always. And this is what I'm going to say this. And I'm gonna ask all of my fight fans, my real fight fans out there. When you speak on Dillian White, remember something. Everybody who loves to say, well, why didn't Wilder fight him? Why did he do 700 days? Blah, blah. You know the talking points. Oh, he was the mandatory or whatever bull crap that people want to come up with. Always ask people this one question when it comes to Dillian White, and people will look at you stupid. And that question is, why do people ride Dillian White so hard about his WBC situation, but they never mention anything about his WBO situation? Why is that? Why they never mention the fact that Dillian White was the #1 contender in the WBO for now 2 fights and was not made the mandatory? Why do they never mention that Dillian White beat the former WBO champion in Joseph Parker, and they still did not make him the mandatory to Anthony Joshua? Why isn't no one asking that question? When everybody's running around asking the question, well, why did the WBC do this? Oh, because they didn't want him to fight. Well, then why did the WBO do it? Riddle me that. Oleksandr Usyk comes up from cruiserweight and pushes him out the way. So ask the question is, why is it that before the Joseph Parker fight, they told him he wasn't going to be the mandatory? After the Joseph Parker fight, he was not the mandatory. Why is it that after the Joshua fight, they didn't make him the mandatory? Why is no one asking questions about Dillian White and the WBO? Because I'll tell you why. Because they use this as a way to think that they're attacking Deontay Wilder. It makes it look like, oh, Deontay Wilder ducking. So would I be right or wrong to say that Oleksandr Usyk or Tyson Fury is ducking Dillian White too? Because they're in the WBO and they're in the top 5. Riddle me that. I guarantee you, fight fans, when you bring the WBO situation up, you will hear crickets. And I have the answer. We all know the answer. The answer is because Dillian White didn't do what they asked him to do. He went along with his own program, the same way he did with the WBC and the same way he did with the WBO. He went with his own program. I'll fight who I want, not who you tell me to fight. And then once I beat this person, I'm the mandatory. It don't work that way, cousin. It don't work that way. So that's all I got to say about that, man. Anybody who wants to come here with some Dillian White talk about the WBC, what's up with the WBO? Answer that question. Why didn't they do it? Matter of fact, his claim to the WBO may be even stronger than the one to the WBC, because he beat their former champion. He beat their former champ. He did not beat a interim champion or a former champion, if you will, for the WBC. He did it for the WBO, and they still didn't give him the shot. So don't come up here with that Dillian Whyte shit, bro. Like, Dillian Whyte, I don't know what he gonna do. Don't give a shit. With a B sample, you know what I'm saying? All day, you know what I mean? Let me see what y'all talking about. Media One Software, Wilder and AJ will be long overdue like Mayweather and Pacquiao. Eddie Hearn is not going to have his cash cow AJ lose to Wilder, so we might see a Ruiz 3 or a Dillian Whyte 2. Yeah, all day. All day. I agree. And at the end of the day, when you peel this onion down, when you get through all of the talking points, the 50 million talk, the 100 million talk, the 125 million, the 120 million talk, when you peel it all away, I'm going to tell you what you're going to be left with. You're going to be left with an answer of, this guy is the market. He is the market. And they can't afford to have the market lose right now. That's your answer. What Andy Ruiz did was threw a wrench in the program. That was not part of the regularly scheduled program. That ain't how it was supposed to go. That scared the living daylights, the living crap out of Matchroom. That's why they wasn't sure. That's why they chased that 85 million or 100 million or whatever they got. They wasn't sure. They can't get scared like that again. Wilder will wreck the whole program. So they'll do the fight when it makes sense, when they have exploited every dollar that they could out of the UK. By the time when they've filled enough arenas, made enough money, AJ got nowhere left to go, then it's, well, we got nothing to lose at this point. We made a ton of money. You know, the UK market is popping. Fuck it, sacrifice him, put him in the ring. That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. Jonathan, can he beat Wilder? Can who beat Wilder? AJ? Shit, hell no, he can't beat Wilder. Bro, he can't even take the punches of Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, even like I said before, the little bit that he did in the fight, his punches were affecting AJ. Bro, it's no way he's gonna be able to stand up to the power bomb squad. No way. Not in a million years. But I just don't want us to go back to these talking points again. You know what I mean? Because I just don't want to just keep rehashing the same argument over and over and over again. I'm tired of having a Wilder resume argument. When you bring up facts to people, it's like, yo, what are you talking about? When you say, hey, Wilder's fought nothing but top 10 heavyweights. Well, that doesn't mean anything. Who's the top 10 he's beat? He's had 10 title defenses against 10 top 10. He's fought 2 top 3 heavyweights. Does that mean anything? No, he hasn't, main man. He only fought Tyson Fury. Then I turn around and said, well, hold on. Bermane Stiverne was the WBC champ when he originally fought him. Does that not consider a top 3 heavyweight? Yeah, but who is the Bermane Stiverne? You see what I mean? Like, can we not do this no more, fight fans? Because facts hurt. Facts hurt. You know what I'm saying? And people don't like to hear facts. And when you dismiss facts, it doesn't make you look good. It makes you look good. Wow, this resume is garbage. How many top 10 heavyweights has he beat? He's fought more top 3 heavyweights than Anthony Joshua. How many top 3 heavyweights has Anthony Joshua fought? The answer is none. Yet this man fought a world champion in Bermane Stiverne, who at the time was on top of the game, and Tyson Fury, who was the lineal champion. He got in the ring with both of those. That don't mean shit. That's what I'm saying, man. These new age boxing fans, bruh, I'm just having problems understanding it, man. Having problems understanding it. Wilder would gain nothing from beating Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte has no cardio and looks sloppy in the ring this past Saturday. Now, Dillian Whyte got a long way to go to get back to the elite, bro. I like Dillian Whyte. He's a good fighter. It's nothing against Dillian Whyte other than the fact that he's a cheater. You know what I'm saying? He's a cheater. I don't give a damn what you cat talking about. He's a cheater. Other than that, and he doesn't do what he's told, you know, and he's sitting back and got all of these fans brainwashed thinking that he did the right things to become the mandatory when he didn't. You know what I mean? Got even fans out here talking about he wanted to fight Luis Ortiz. Like, that was bullshit. We all know it. Luis Ortiz said he'll pull himself off the fucking undercard. Off the fucking undercard of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder to come on over to DAZN. And he said he was going to sign a 3-fight deal with Matchroom. And Dillian White decided to go face Derek Chisora. Cut the bullshit. So, like I keep telling y'all, man, y'all can run that shit somewhere else, but here, we know what's up. And Dillian White, bro, ain't nobody checking for you, Pillion. You get no play in this ride. You know what I'm saying? All day. But as for my man Bomb Squad, though, man, he's now the #1 guy. He's the #1 guy. He's on top of the division. And I just hope the road for AJ, in order for you to be considered great, my friend. I mean, great. Not good, but great. All roads have to go through Wilder. You dig? Rocket Strikes 89 in the building. What's up, homie? What's going on, man? Rainy day out here in the DMV, fam. Just out here sitting in the rain, chit-chatting some boxing while my homie pull up. You know what it is. What up, lover? The Zone is where it's at. I know that's right. Hey, man, look, man. I hope the Zone keep on giving us what we like, man. You dig? I mean, look, if they gonna charge the low, you know what I mean, and give us some good fights, shit, count me the fuck in. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that's all I want. I ain't affiliated with none of these networks. Eddie Hearn getting that Saudi blood money. Saudi people can offer $1 billion to put on AJ versus Ruiz 3. Why do we not see Al Heyman on cam at all? I saw a few seconds of him when Floyd fought Berto. Hey, man, that's his way of doing business, bro. You know, that's his way of doing business, man. It's been working for him up to this point in everything that he's ever touched. You know what I mean? So for you criticize his ways and why he don't do this, he's not a promoter. You know what I mean? He's an advisor. He's a manager. He's not a promoter. Promoters are supposed to be in front of cameras. Eddie Hearn is a promoter. Al Heyman is an advisor. It's just, you know, and then to know that he don't want the fame and he'd rather just give it all to his fighters. I actually applaud that, bro. I actually applaud that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You say why they can't? Hey, man. Hey, why can't PBC go over to Saudi? You know, if they're gonna put up the money like that. PBC can go on over there to Saudi and try to make that shit happen, man. The Saudis fuck around and make this fight happen, champ. They gonna mess around and come around and say, look, man, we got 300 mil. Let's make this happen. You dig? And if the Saudis get word of really how big this fight really is, if they get word that this fight will bring so much exposure to their country, I'm telling you, all it takes is the right person to slide in the room with the Prince or the King and say, look, Prince, King, this new program, this modernization thing that y'all trying to do, look, man, you want the biggest thing in the world? Well, there it is. Put on Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder in Saudi for 200 mil. The fight will happen. You dig? I mean, hey, don't put it past them Saudis, champ. They mess around and do it. Cowgirls, really? Salute. This scans country in the DMV. Yeah, man, well, guess what, man? DC stand for Dallas Cowboy out this junk champion. You know what I mean? My boy's looking bad out here, though, man. I'm rocking them and I'm rocking them heavy, but at the end of the day, everywhere I'm going, I'm getting the business. You know what I'm saying? Every store, every gas station, bro, every time I get out the car to do anything, bro, man, them dead, them dudes, some bums. I'm getting yelled at across the street. I'm getting yelled at, man. It's insane, bro. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? My city just straight going in on me for wearing this hat right here, bro. You should see how it is when I put my Dak jersey on. Lord. Chin Smoke say my Cowboys are hurting. We are hurting, bro. How the fuck did we lose to the Bears, though, son? How did we lose to the Bears, bro? Does Dak get that money? Does Dak get that money? No. I tell you one thing. If it come down to giving Dak the money or giving Coop the money, man, get him money to Coop. We got to keep Coop all day. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep Coop all day. Made man Floyd and Dana White putting a fight together for Floyd himself against who? Yeah, that's disgusting, bruh. That's disgusting. Floyd is a straight up, you know, chop off your nose to spite your face type dude. You know what I mean? Bro, you don't even promote Deontay Wilder when you supposed to be promoting him for his last fight. You don't do nothing. On social media, you don't do nothing. But then as soon as MMA dude come around here, you looking like a straight up chump and you just like kissing his ass and hey, let's do some business, Dana. Let's do some business. Dana say, man, Floyd keep pressing him out to try to fight other MMA fighters. Man, fuck Floyd, bro. Fuck Floyd, man. Floyd a terrible dude, bro, for what he did with Bomb Squad. How do you have one of the biggest names in boxing? You don't so much as tweak the man name. You don't so much as just say, hey, check out this fight tonight. Nothing. You don't do anything to help Bomb Squad. See, this is, to my UK brethren, man, see, this is what goes on here in America, man. We got a serious crab in the barrel mentality sometimes, bro. There's a lot of cats here. People always wonder, like, yo, why Wilder ain't this big of a... There's a lot of cats that don't participate from hate. You feel me? Let me say that again. There's a lot of cats that don't participate because of hate. Like you take Floyd, for example, perfect example. This dude can be moving the ball down the road, maybe getting us closer to a fight with his name and his push behind it, but he chose to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You see all of the top legendary fighters of the past that come out and speak on Wilder, they always hating. And we wonder why. Ain't nobody trying to give him no blessing. Mike Tyson around here hating. Everybody hating on this man. And that's what we do out here, man. This crabs in the barrel shit need to stop. How the hell we gonna make it like, yo, Deontay Wilder is not only the champion of America, but he's supposed to be the champion of the world. But we can't do that if we so fucking divided. This country is extremely divided on every fucking thing. From politics to religion to sports. And nobody can come together for nothing, Joe. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why it's so hard for our dude to become a star. You know, the way he needs to be. There's a lot of crabs in the barrel mentality here in this country. You know what I'm saying? And that's something, you know, from living on both sides of the pond, that's something that I haven't yet to really experience over there, truth be told. You know what I mean? When I was in the UK, y'all look out for one another over there. You know, y'all not superficial as much. Y'all definitely not materialistic. You know, y'all real humble, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And over here, it's not like that, man. Over here, if somebody sees somebody else winning, man, we try and chop them down. You know what I'm saying? We try and chop them down. Because we jealous. We hating because we ain't winning and they winning. That's just the mentality over here, Joe. Survival of the fittest like a mug. Wilder is the most respectful, humble heavyweight champion, and he is not a show-off like Floyd. All day. All day. And I love the fact when he come out and say, man, y'all don't know what I got. Y'all don't know how much money in my bank account. I love when that's some G shit right there, dog. Stop guessing. G for guessing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there guessing. Oh, he made this. You don't know shit. That man just came out in a recent interview saying that's not one person that can comment on my money. None of them. Eddie Hearn can't do it. No other promoter can do it. No other entity in boxing outside of Shelly Finkel and maybe Al Heyman know what that man is getting and what that man got. All the rest of y'all are guessing. I keep telling fight fans, you don't know how many checks this man get for a fight. This man just co-promoted the last fight. What was the numbers on that damn check? He got a pay-per-view check. What was the numbers on that damn check? He get a fight purse. What was the numbers for that check? Now add it all up and tell me what the numbers you get. None of you know. You don't know. What side deals were worked out with Al Heyman and say, well, since you stayed, we kicking you this on the backside as a bonus, as a loyalty. You don't know. You don't know. Just know that the man is good. And if he's good, then we all should be good. If that man's, and look, I know we got a concern for fighters out there after boxing is over, that we want them to be good, you know what I mean, in their after boxing life. But if this fighter is telling you, I'm good, I'm beyond good, I'm more than good, if he says that, take his word for it and stop fucking guessing and just say you want to see the fight. You know what I mean? That's all I'm telling y'all, fight fans. That's all I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? Rocket Strikes 89 says, Mike Tyson ain't hating on no Wilder. It just takes more than fighting bums to impress him. But I haven't heard him say anything bad about Wilder. Well, Mike Tyson should be the last person talking about fighting bums. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, you know, because we all know Mike Tyson's career, he lost to the best in his career. So if Mike Tyson want to second guess Wilder, we can second guess Mike Tyson. All the same, truth be told. You dig? His best win was Larry Holmes. And Larry Holmes was way at in his career at that point. You know what I'm saying? Let's not go there. But at the end of the day, Wilder hasn't fought bums. Wilder's fought top 10 heavyweight opponents. It's not his fault that the top 10 consist of these names. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people this. All of those fighters that you don't give them credit for, they were top 10 heavyweights though. And he's fought 2 top 3 heavyweights. What other heavyweight has fought 2 top 3 heavyweights? He fought Bermane Stiverne when he was the WBC champion. At that time, Bermane was on top of the world. And he fought Tyson Fury. Those are 2 top 3 heavyweights. Yet the other guy has not fought a top 3 heavyweight. Not one. But we want to criticize this man's resume, though. You know what I mean? That's why I don't understand that, bro. I don't get that, man. Dog, that man fought Charles Martin for a belt, Joseph Parker for a belt, and a Vladimir Klitschko coming off a loss and being inactive since forever. So, you know, if those are the best wins, and a loss to Andy Ruiz, if those are the best wins, I could say that there's not much far off away from Deontay Wilder. Real spill, you know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, lineal champion, top 3 heavyweight. Come on, bro. Luis Ortiz, an avoided heavyweight. Fucking Alexander Povetkin stuck a needle up his ass so he couldn't even make it to the fight. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? This Wilder's probably fought more top 10, if just as many, or if not more top 10 heavyweights than anybody else. Everybody be like, yo, Wilder ain't making no money. Who else is clocking the numbers that Wilder is making outside of Joshua and Canelo? Who else? Who else? For him to not be making no money, he's definitely top 5 in boxing and earning potential. So who else? Let's talk facts, fans. Let's talk facts. You know what I'm talking about? One word, regained. Yeah, exactly. Took an L. That L stains his resume right now. You know what I'm saying? It stains it. Shit, we got to keep it real, Holmes. AJ resume is better than Wilder's. I can't say that. I say they're about even. Who would you say is the best fighter on AJ's resume? Vladimir Klitschko, right? Is that going to be your number 1 guy? Or Dillian White? At the time when he fought Dillian White, he was still a pup. So who's the best person on his resume? Vladimir Klitschko, correct? Klitschko was 40 plus years old, and on top of that, coming off a loss, didn't have a belt, you know what I'm saying? And he was inactive. And he almost stopped that man. So, I mean, how much of a separation are we talking about between Wilder and AJ's resume? No, he hasn't. You talking sanctioning bodies, not worldwide ranked. Who you talking about, Unbiased? Let me know who you talking about. Who we talking about? And Unbiased, you need to do a little more homework into your boy Dillian White, bro. Because I be seeing you running around breaking down Dillian White as if this dude is some sort of somebody. This man is a fucking nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's beyond a nobody. He ducked Luis Ortiz. He did not go towards that fight. You hear me, homie? He ducked that fight. Luis Ortiz offered to pull himself off the Fury and Wilder undercard. You know this. And he said he will sign a 3-fight deal with Matchroom. All Dillian had to do was pull out of the fight with Derek Chisora. And he chose not to because he was giving Derek Chisora a fuckboy deal in which he came out on top, making $5 million while Derek Chisora made shit. That's why he ducked Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz offered him. And then the WBC offered him up. You beat Luis Ortiz, we'll make you the mandatory. And he refused. Dillian White don't deserve no fucking fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Offered Ortiz a pay-per-view. He turned it down to be on. That's bullshit. Bullshit, I'm biased. Bullshit, my friend. I'd say that respectfully to you, homie. Bullshit. That's not how it went. Luis Ortiz said, I will pull myself off the Wilder Fury undercard. You dig what I'm saying? And he said he, against the wishes of his own team, he said he will sign another deal with Matchroom. And they quickly reminded him, bro, Matchroom screwed you over in the past. Why are you going back to them? And he said he was down to do it to get the Dillian White fight. And Dillian White said, hell no. Facts, bro. Facts. Wilder ducked White and the WBC banned him. Now let me ask you this, Charlie. Because I see you've been hanging around certain people. I guess you're picking up bullshit. Have you done that research for yourself, Charlie? Let me tell you what really happened. Hear me ask you this question too, Charlie. Why don't you mention the WBO? Riddle me this. And same to you, Unbiased. Why don't y'all mention the WBO? Dillian White was the #1 contender with the WBO how long? He even beat their former champion, yet they did not make him a mandatory. Why don't you bring that up? Why doesn't nobody bring the fact that Alexander Usyk came up from cruiserweight and took Dillian White's spot? Why doesn't nobody mention that? Oh, because Wilder's not in the fucking WBO. That's why. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Keep it 100. You don't mention the WBO situation. All everybody talks about is Deontay Wilder and the WBC. Facts. But no one wants to say, well, Dillian White beat Joseph Parker. Dillian White beat Derek Chisora while being #1 contender. Dillian White wrote the WBO on more than one occasion asking them, why ain't I the mandatory when I beat your champion? No one mentions that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Usyk got it by moving up, granted, but Dillian White was already there for 2 fights prior to Usyk moving up. So why didn't they make Dillian White the fucking champ or the mandatory? You still taking Ortiz's team as credible when they admitted that they were wrong with the AJ situation. He got off. Bro, I'm gonna say this one time. All I'm saying is, when someone comes out to the public and says, look, man, I'll pull myself off this fight for you. All you got to do is make it happen. Call his bluff. Y'all want to live in the land of fucking make-believe. You know what I'm saying? Call his bluff so the public can know where you stand. Dillian White never called the bluff, homie. He was too busy screwing over Derek Chisora. He had a pansy in Derek Chisora where he can smack him around in negotiations, but it was no fucking way that he was going to take that risk against Luis Ortiz. No way. Let me see what you're saying, homie. Ortiz turned it down, bro. I guess I'm just talking out my ass. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm just talking out my ass then. I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You did. Go look it up and then come back and holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, you will see Luis Ortiz, not only articles written about it, but you will see his own fucking quotes. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you that he will pull himself off of the Fury Wilder undercard where he fought Christian Hammer. He was willing to get out of that fight to go straight to Dillian White. Facts. And on top of that, why didn't Dillian White do what the WBC asked him to do and face Luis Ortiz, and then he could have became mandatory? No. He wanted to face Derek Chisora instead for the money. For the money. You know what I'm saying? No. Call it what it is, homie. Call it what it is. They choose not to understand Media One software. They know very well what I'm talking about. They know very exactly what I'm talking about. You dig? And they know Dillian White is the biggest ducker. And his WBO situation, once again, has 0 answers. I've seen one quote, not one comment come across my screen addressing the WBO situation. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Why is no one saying anything about the WBO situation? Why? Why is there crickets in here when I mention the WBO and Dillian White? Riddle me that. All I see is fucking crickets. Is anybody going to say the WBO screwed over Dillian White and they protected somebody? Is anybody going to say that? I'm waiting. One comment. Just give me one. It doesn't exist, fight fans. Who they fucking with? You know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. White was mandatory for 2 years, bro. What, with the WBC? Okay, cool. Now, did White do anything that the WBC asked of him to do, bro? Riddle me that. The WBC said, fight this guy. He didn't do it, correct? When White was the #1 contender, we all knew when Dominique Breazeale won that fight back in 2017 that he knew that he was the mandatory back then. Why are you acting like Dillian White didn't know? Why am I a boxing fan and I know and Dillian White supposedly didn't know? He knew he was never the mandatory, homeboy. Never. Dominique Breazeale was ranked ahead of him originally. And Dominique Breazeale had a promoter in Don King that had more pull with the WBC than Dillian White's promoter. So Dominique Breazeale got made the mandatory. Dillian White never was the mandatory. And he never did the path that they told him to go down to become the mandatory. All he did was stuck a needle up his ass and paid off for the fucking B sample. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Y'all killing me out here with this taking up for Dillian White shit. Dillian White. He did. That dude is a ducker. And he got y'all out here making dumbass excuses for him. He is a ducker, bro. It's all good, but that's what he is. You know what I mean? That's exactly what he is. Y'all better get hip. That man would never go near Bomb Squad. That man would never, especially with the performances he been doing, man wouldn't go nowhere near Bomb Squad, bro. Cut the jokes, you know what I'm saying? But once again, here's another opportunity. I'm going to say it for a third time. Can someone make some off emotion without facts or teasing? Okay, I'm biased because y'all be on that gotcha shit. Tell me what I'm lying about. I just gave you all facts. Tell me where did I go wrong, and then damn, I ain't got my other phone with me. I will pull up everything that I just said, every quote, everything that I just said. Tell me where I'm going wrong, and I hope you say that Dillian White did not decline Luis Ortiz's offer. I pray that you say that, bro. No one knows what someone else was thinking, Holmes, and you don't know if he paid them peoples off. Dillian ain't my fave, but you truly don't know. Okay. Rocket Strike, let me ask you this. Dillian White is a former cheater. He's already been caught in the past, correct? That's one. So basically, you're taking the word of a former cheater and saying he didn't cheat. Okay, when they clearly came out and said he had adverse findings. So now we're not supposed to believe the adverse findings. We are supposed to believe somebody that's already got caught up for cheating in the past and take his fucking word. Just compute that for me one time. That's who word we supposed to be taking. Someone who's already popped in the past. So why did the fuck didn't we just believe Jarrell Big Baby Miller then? If that's the case, why didn't we believe anyone else? Why is it always got to be, oh, no, he's telling the truth, I believe him, even though he's already been convicted of such in the past? Huh? Riddle me that. Two-time former cheater. Oh, exactly. You're taking the word of a guy, Ortiz, who proved his team, who proved his team and him are on a different page. Bro, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Like, seriously, bro, that's all you got, man? Come on, man. Man, that's all you got, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just telling you what happened, Unbiased, man. You could try to sit back and act like, man, oh, well, why should we believe Luis Ortiz? You can say that all you want. If that's the case, we can do that all day until the cows come. Why should I believe your guy? Why should I believe your guy? I'm telling you what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know what happened, bro. That man, him and David Hay put the dirt ashore, and they got the money, and they decided to stay away from Luis Ortiz. And you can swing it however you want, but those are the facts. You know what I'm saying? And you can try to make it like, oh, it's some emotion shit. That's what you do. You'll run back and, oh, it's that's bullshit. I'm giving you facts. And you can research this and then come back and talk to me. You dig? Hey, get this Taquan McDonald cat up out of here if anybody got a wrench in here, man. I don't know what he talking about. Get him the fuck up out of here. Okay. See, now I'm biased. Now you're gonna have to make me pull you up on the platform. Cause I'm not like most. I don't air people out when they're not up here. But since you are saying that I'm not putting down facts. No, he's not from the UK. He's an American, I think. You dig? But at the end of the day, since you want to make that false claim, you're gonna have to back that claim up, cousin. And I'm gonna hold you to task on that. You know what I mean? You tell me where I'm going wrong at, and I'm gonna tell you where I'm going right, and I will provide evidence as to the contrary. See, Unbiased, I like you, and you cool cat. But you don't fucking know it all, bro. And right here, you got it wrong. I'm telling you some real talk. You taking up for a fucking PED cheater that ducked, and you have no answer, once again, for the WBO. Nothing. I have seen nothing from you about the WBO. Yeah, we could do that, bro. We could definitely do debates. You know me. But I'm 100% 10 toes down. What I'm saying is fact. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, rinse you up. I rinse you up. And look here, fight fans. What y'all need to understand is that me and Unbiased, we may be going back and forth like this, but at the end of the day, that's still my dude. You know what I'm saying? I love to square off. I actually love to square off with Unbiased because he's actually a sharp individual. But he'll soon see that levels. You know what I'm saying? Levels. But at the end of the day, like I said before, bro, I'm not on the StreamYard thing, so I can't do the link thing. I ain't on the StreamYard, but I'll come back on the, or you can start one and I'll definitely join in however you want to do it. I don't give a fuck about which channel, what page and all that. You know what I mean? Just let me know something. But I would definitely come and prove. Matter of fact, I'll come on over to the UGC and prove all y'all wrong. You know me, bro. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. You hear me? Damn, it won't let me post it. Ortiz responded. White said, let's go December 22nd. Post it, bro. I got something for that ass. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. Post. I triple dare you to put that out there, bro. I'm gonna break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? All day, Rocket Strike. That's my dude, man. I fucks with unbiased heavy, man. I just sometimes gotta let unbiased know, bro. It's the top floor right here, homie. You already know. You know what I'm saying? It's the top floor. So when you come to the top floor, make sure your shit is in order. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna rip that shit apart. You already know it. I can't look at the link now, bro. I'll check it up. I'll definitely check it out when I go off the live. But then I'll shoot you a link too. You know what I'm saying? How can Hearn back Chavez? Because Hearn is all about that mighty green dollar. That's it, bro. Even at the own risk of losing his fucking promoter's license. He like, screw Las Vegas. I don't need Las Vegas. You know what I mean? Fuck I need Las Vegas for? I'll just lose my promoter's license to put on a fucking drug cheat. But he's supposed to Mr. Anti-Drug. You did. You throw that money out to UCAD. You got Chavez Jr. fighting no matter what the Nevada State Athletic Commission says. Dog, this man is making a mockery of the sport, man. All day. Say main man is biased. So he can debate me on his channel. But he over here asking for a wrench. Hey, Money. Hey, look here, man. I'm gonna say this to them boys, man, because I've been meaning to put this out there. Y'all damn near will know, all of you UGC fans, that we all been down forever. Y'all know this. You know what I mean? Y'all know that I've been down with y'all. I was around, me and Black was down with each other before there was even a UGC. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I got nothing but love for y'all. Y'all to refuse to debate Monty Brown on my channel to say that, well, he'll look out for you or he'll look out, that's bullshit, bro. I'm here to tell you right here, right now on live stream, Monty will get no favors over here. Y'all will get no favors over here. This will be an even Steven debate down the middle. I'm telling y'all right now, there will be no bias. I will just be a reason that I even injected myself in this shit is because all of y'all come here from both sides. You got people that come here, he got people that come here. And it can all mesh well right here. As opposed to one of y'all going over there to his people and him coming over there to y'all people. This is the most neutral platform as it gets. I am down with all of y'all and you know this. You feel me? Oh, snap. Salute to Ruben Valentine. Salute to you, fam. Find a DC blunt and chill all day, fam. After this live is over, sour right here, champ. I'm going all the way in the rain. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, homie. I appreciate that love all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but y'all know this, man. And I just want y'all boys to know that if y'all was to do this, you know what I mean? I would be even and fair to you both. I will not cut nobody off. I wouldn't interject my opinions. It'll be between y'all. But y'all need to get it off y'all chest, man. And put this shit in this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just end this shit, bro. Y'all need to just do it. And lingering it on ain't helping shit. Just do it and get it over with. Let Monty go to battle one-on-one with each and every one of y'all. Ain't nobody gonna be jumping nobody. There ain't gonna be 10 people on one. None of that shit, bro. You feel me? One-on-one. One-on-one on a even Steven platform. I will turn the monetizations off. I will turn off the super chats. You just let me know. I got y'all back just like y'all got mine, and I fucks with all y'all. I was down with all y'all before y'all alphabet started to get in the way. So y'all come holler at me, you know what I'm saying? You know, all of y'all, we were all down at one time before the alphabets got in the way. So at the end of the day, if y'all decide to, you just know that you'll get a fair share here. And if Monty say something wrong, I'm checking him. And if y'all say something wrong, I'm checking it. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Respect, Mr. Blessing. Respect all day. Just know, man, that's what we let it do, man. We are all passionate about the sport of boxing. But unbiased, you're going to have to see me, homie. You're going to have to see me, homie. You know what I mean? And I'm coming for you. You already know it. UD. Salute the Lala D in the building. Rocket Strikes 89 says, Monty, stop starting shit, Holmes. I'm UGT and Main Man is my OG, but I will never start anything between anybody and just let them box it out. You need to stay neutral before you get YouTube smoke. Yeah, and that's, look, at the end of the day, like I said before, everybody come here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody comes here. This is a platform that everybody's here from all corners of the boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to be here for. So this can be on display. His side against y'all side. Even fight. Even Steve. You know what I'm saying? Is that latest news? Are Ortiz and White beefing for a fight? Hell no. Dillian White wouldn't even mention Luis Ortiz's name, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not by far. You said Ortiz said, hell, go to the UK. But that's an article of Ortiz telling White to come fight. Hold on, bro. You said Ortiz said he'll go to the UK, but that's an article of Ortiz telling White to come fight in the Fury versus Wilder undercut. Bro, that story progressed, bro. What part of the story are you catching? The story progressed, constantly progressed. Give me the final result. Don't come to me and tell me what they said in the second quarter. I know what you're talking about, bro. Look at the final result. Keep on reading. Keep on looking up the articles. Make sure the dates. Look at the dates and look at the latest one. Don't come to me with something that they were in the middle of going back and forth with. I want to see what the final result was. And tell me what Luis Ortiz said. Tell me and go to the article when Luis Ortiz said he will sign a matchroom deal. 3 fights against the wishes of his team. Go to it, bro. You're giving me a mid-game story. And I'm just hipping you. I'm just hipping you. Bro, you putting up quotes? Come on, man. We're not doing that unbiased. Just know, man, your boy had every chance. So, let's just go by your quote. I guess we'll go by your quote. Until we actually have this debate, let's go by this quote. Here, listen here, young man. There is a spot open on the Wilder Fury card, so why don't you strap your nuts up? That was the original one, bro. Bro, trust me when I tell you, that was Ortiz's original quote. You got to progress the story, homeboy. Come on, man. I'm biased. I shouldn't have to be telling you how to do this, homie. Tell me what the end result was. That was the original quote. Come back to me, bro. Come back to me. Wilder needs an Eddie Hearn because his management and promotion sucks. Well, I can't tell. Is Wilder fighting on the biggest networks in America? Yes. Is any other fighter in America not named Canelo Alvarez, once again, making the kind of money that Deontay Wilder is making? I can't think of any of them. Maybe Earl Spence, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Manny Pacquiao. There ain't many fighters in boxing making the amount of money that Deontay Wilder is making a fight. So he's on the biggest networks. He's making top dollar for his fights, more than I'd say 80 to 90% of boxers. But you're telling me he has bad promoters. That doesn't add up, bro. Don't add up. He has the WBC championship. Okay. Getting paid up to $20 million a fight, fighting on pay-per-view. Okay. Sounds to me you're doing a great fucking job, bro. You was lighting up White's Instagram. It deserves to be. What I remember was 10 days before White and Chisora rematch was finalized, Ortiz told White to send the contract. White was MIA till Chisora and White 2 fight was announced. Bro, we know what it was, bro. We know what this was. Unbiased playing dumb. He know damn well that Dillian White was not going to pull himself off of no $5 million card where he was getting $5 million to beat up on Derek Chisora, easy money, to go and risk it against Luis Ortiz. You know better, Unbiased. You know better. You know what I mean? That deal that him and David Hay worked out, giving Derek Chisora that little, remember Derek Chisora begging for more money? You don't remember that? And Luis and Dillian White playing big on him. I'm the 8th side and you ain't this and you ain't that. You think he was gonna let that money go down the toilet to fight Luis Ortiz? Hell nah. You know what I'm saying? Not only nah, but hell nah, bro. I'll send you some damn links. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit you telling me what happened in the beginning. You try to tell me what happened in the end. You know what I mean? Ortiz rejected the $2 million offer from White. So now you're going back before that time. So now you're going back even further. Bro, the point I'm trying to make to you is during that time was the perfect window. He had 2 chances. The WBC said fight him. And Luis Ortiz, and I'll show you the links because clearly you're not believing my word. So I'll show you the links or whatever the fuck I got to show you. Luis Ortiz offered to sign a 3-fight deal with Matchroom just to fight Dillian Whyte. And Dillian Whyte refused the fight. Those are the 2 chances that he had to face Luis Ortiz, and he turned them down. You know what I'm saying? You keep telling me, oh, he says that come on up. No. Luis Ortiz said, I will pull myself off of this undercard and come to the UK. That was the end result. He said, send the contract over for the Matchroom deal so I can sign it. I'll fight on DAZN. I'll fight under your banner. I'll do all of that. Just accept the fucking fight. And he didn't. Those are the facts, bro. Man, I wouldn't be sitting here standing on this like this hard if I didn't think this was factual. I remember covering it like it was yesterday. Those are the facts. Your boy is not only a drug cheat, but he's a fucking ducker. And he's a fucking bum, and we don't want to have anything to do with him near Bomb Squad right now because Bomb Squad is fucking excellence. Facts, goddammit. Main man, what about when Dillian pulled out of the Ortiz fight to fight Parker? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that was earlier on. I'm talking about when he pulled out to fight Derek Chisora. And Ortiz is a PED user. All right, well, that's fine. That's fine. That ain't got shit to do with Dillian Whyte. What that got to do? Wilder fought him. Now, and if you want to say Ortiz is a PED user, what the hell you take Dillian Whyte for? A model fucking citizen? You think Dillian Whyte ain't ever popped not once but twice? And you got the nerve to talk about Luis Ortiz? Bro, your arguments are flawed. You get me? You're so bent on trying to make Wilder look bad. You just called Luis Ortiz a PED user and just completely turned your back on Dillian Whyte. A 2-time busted PED user. Do you see how much your hate blinds you for Wilder? Do you see, my man? You feel me? Bomb Squad all day. Oh my God. This man just literally said Luis Ortiz is a PED user and completely turned his back on Dillian Whyte as if everything's all right. As if everything's okay with Dillian Whyte. And that is the mentality of the anti-Wilder fight fans. They're so fixated on Wilder. Where it's like fucking tunnel vision. Nobody see nothing else going on with, no one sees Dillian Whyte's situation in the WBO because we're so focused on the WBC. No one can clearly see that Dillian Whyte is a PED user because we're so focused on Wilder's opponents and Luis Ortiz. You see. You see. Okay. All right. I'll mention it no more. I don't want to do that. If that's what you say I'm doing, I won't do it. I won't do it. All I'm simply saying is, let's see where the facts take us. You know what I'm saying? And let me know where we get off this train there. That's all I'm saying. I won't say anything bad or disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And if I did, I apologize. I ain't that kind of cat. I don't talk about people when they're not around, and I don't talk about people when they're not on the platform with me. So I will never do that. And if I did, I apologize to you, bro. Yo, main man, how can you have 40 fights and beat 1 champ? I like Wilder, but he has been wasted. Okay, so how can you have 40 fights and beat 1 champ? Okay, well, give me 1 champ. Give me 1 fighter that Wilder didn't call out. Give me that. Give me 1 of the champs that he didn't call out. Who didn't he call out? He wants AJ. He wants Fury. Give me another heavyweight in today's boxing that's for the top 3 heavyweight. Since we want to play the gotcha game. Give me 1. Because Deontay Wilder's fought 2. And Bermane Stiverne is WBC champ. And Tyson Fury is lineal champ. Klitschko was not a top 3 heavyweight. Give me facts. Klitschko was a 40-year-old fighter coming off a loss and had been inactive. Give me facts. Don't give me your alphabet rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Give me facts. Give me a top 3 heavyweight that AJ has beat. Give me 1. Or fought, for that matter. Give me one. It ain't Klitschko. He was 40 fucking years old coming off a loss. He ain't have a belt. So give me one. And they even threw an extra belt in there, the WBA, which wasn't even supposed to be there. You feel me? Klitschko lost that belt. Tyson Fury got stripped. How the fuck did it end up on AJ's waist? Come on, man. Come on, man. Rocky Strike says, tell Monty Love Black Horseman want that smoke. You can't be the boogeyman when Black is chasing you. Tell grown man. No. No. Let me see. You see Rocky Strikes? You my motherfucking man. But at the end of the day, one thing you need to know. Black been here. Black is more than welcome here. And he knows this. Black got a wrench on this channel. Facts. Black has a wrench on this fucking channel. That's my motherfucking man. And he's welcome here. If he wants to spar Monty in this platform, he can. And get a fair shake. And he knows this. He knows this. We're not going to play this main man, made man bias shit. Because all of y'all cats on that side been rolling with me for a long time. So let's not act like main man getting brand new. I got love for all y'all. And you will get an even fair shake on this channel. So let's not do that. Black has been rolling with me before he even created the UGC. When he was Black Horseman Promotions. That was my motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he know he got love here. So he ain't got to play that game. I don't know what the fuck y'all be whispering. I don't really give a shit. But at the end of the day, all of y'all over there know y'all got love over here. And don't try to pretend that it's anything less. All y'all. All y'all. Lost One says, I don't know this ABC stuff. I just know you. Salute to my fam, Lost One out there, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I don't get caught in the in the alphabet shit, bro. We boxing fans at the end of the day. I got nothing but love for all y'all. I got love for UGC. I got love for LDBC, MBBBC, ABCD, EFG, HIJK, Elemental fucking P. I got love for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love for all y'all. Y'all roll. I support who supports me. Period. There is no more after that sentence. If you support me, I support you. Unbiased just got a wrench. Not because I want to debate him or nothing like that. He got a wrench because that's my motherfucking man. I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? Period. I fucks with Unbiased. I think he is he's a straight up boxing mind. The only problem with that is there's hashtag levels. I ain't but 2 seconds off you, Unbiased. I'm coming to look for you, fam. You know what I mean? Much love to all of y'all out there, man. We had a lively lunchtime discussion today, man. You know what I'm saying? Much love to each and every one of y'all. Straight from the heart, main man, made man, all day, every Wednesday, every Saturday. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Dillian White got out the way. AJ, please. Lose the talking points, fam. And please come back to trying to be great and stop letting that country eat off you so much. Everybody over there eating off of him. Come on over to Bomb Squad and get your legacy so he can knock that shit right into the 5th row all day. Much love, Like Fight fans. I catch up with y'all later. Stay stressed and sucker free out there. Don't let the devil get to you because he is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He is omnipresent, man. All day. Salute to all of my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you. Thumbs up on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, salute to everybody that supports Main Man Made Man, because one thing you got to know, Main Man Made Man supports each and every one of you. Y'all don't know I be in y'all comment sections and in y'all lives on the low. I'm always there, and I got love for all of y'all. Salute. Thumbs up on the way out. Much love. To the next one. Peace out.